Hi everyone, Space Cowboy back now with part 11 of my Assassin's Creed Syndicate playthrough. When we last left the game, we just started a mission for Alexander Graham Bell, where we're going to get some cargo that was seized at the docks, unseized as Evie put it. Just going to reclaim some cargo. We've been given a new weapon of hallucinogenic darts, which if we shoot into a fire will create a gas that will drive everyone a little bit loopy. So, here we are at the docks. Let's get out of here. Let's get stealthy, and let's go get our cargo back. Oh, what have I done? I did not mean to do that. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so we know it works if I shoot a fire. This is because, as I said in my last video, I've not played this in a while, and what that's led me to do is forget the controls. Oh, which has been really bad. And is that going to work? Don't think it worked. Could have went up higher and up. Oh well. You live and learn. So, let's go get these guys with little... Don't want to draw any attention, so I think throwing knives would be good for him. Well, take him out. Oh, you're not dead yet. Now you are. Okay, so we're gonna free these guys, and then we're gonna go. Okay, I'll leave them to take care of him. So what we're going to do now is try and find our cargo. I'll loot some people as we go. So, yeah, in my spare time, when I've not been playing games, I've been listening to a little podcast called We Hate Movies. This is kind of like my recommendation for last podcast on the left. We Hate Movies is astoundingly funny. I was listening to it, no I'm not. You haven't seen anything. Over here. Out of the way. Ooh. You ain't seen nothing. Ah, yeah. You ain't seen nothing. They know I'm up here, they just can't find me. That's fine. I can live with that. Yeah, because they can't get up here, they don't have a rope launcher, which is handy. Excuse me. So yeah, We Hate Movies recommendation. Listen to the podcast. Now, I listened to an episode about Highlander 2, and that's the one that got me on it. And there have been some episodes that haven't been great, but the one I listened to last night was for a little known movie called Camp Nowhere. I almost was crying with laughter. And while I've been feeling kind of ill and down, it's cheered me right up. So if you're like me and you're feeling a little bit down at times, give it a listen. It will cheer you up. So let's get our ego vision going. There we go. And there's our cargo, it's in there, so we can go grab some of it. Hey! While they're attacking each other, I'll go get the cargo. That's not very nice. So if we can vanish, we'll get some extra... Oh, we've vanished. Excellent. So, what we need to do in this mission is get ourselves... we've got a few places we need to go there. Where else is there? Ah, down there as well. Okay. I know where my next target is. I'm going down there. I did. Okay, I think he's meant to be inside there. Like I said, the Ubisoft open world syndrome is running free here. Let's get a knife. We just got one guy down here. There's no point using hallucinogen on the fire. There we go. And he's down. We'll loot him. Hey. And I think there's a chest over here, if I'm not mistaken. Dart. What are the bets that this is one of the very, very few missions where there's lots of fires around for me to use the gas? Okay. Eliminate this guy. Go ahead and blink. I've had a real hankering to play Assassin's Creed 3 lately. Just like I've played through 3 twice. One time I just kind of played it and it was alright. I was really more focused on just finishing the story. Now, like, I want to go through it and get 100% on everything, because the last time I did it, I almost got that. And then, like, I started playing DLC after I'd finished the story, and I never finished it. I had a real hankering to go back and play it again, and don't really have the facility to do it. Like, I used to have a PlayStation, like, the list of systems I've had, at one time I had a PS4, a PS3, a Vita, then PS4 broke, I got rid of that, got the Xbox. I got rid of the PlayStation 3, because I wasn't really playing it, and then I got rid of my my Vita because I wasn't playing the Vita. It became what I like to call a Spelunky machine. The only game I was playing on it was Spelunky. And that's not the reason to have a like £200 handheld console just for Spelunky. I mean, I can play Spelunky on the Xbox One. So I got rid of my Vita recently, and I have to say I'm quite happy. But yeah, since I'm hoping that in the Xbox backwards compatibility they add Assassin's Creed 3 or maybe even Rogue. Rogue was interesting. I always wanted to play Rogue. Reduce distance to target. Oh, there we go. So I'm hoping that they bring Rogue over, because that was an interesting idea, playing as a Templar. Steady on. It's a cleaver he's got. You always think these guys, the bigger guys, are going to be harder to kill when they're really not. It's like these guys are going to be harder, and then you realise they're not harder to kill. Let's loot this. Oh, other side. Is it? Or do I just have to wait for the button prompt? Ah, Ubisoft. How some of your games are so broken.
Poison. I'm sure Mr. Bell will find this most interesting.
And I'm poisoned. I don't scour the gaming websites like a lot of people do. I don't go to Ubisoft websites. I don't like read all the ins and outs of like the games and stuff. So I don't know. Not really been following the hints. I'm so curious as to what the next Assassin's Creed game is going to be, like where it's going to be set and stuff. I find that really interesting. Let's go. Bye. Refill everything. Actually, I want to use the money for gang upgrades. Let's upgrade some of the Rook Riders, Rook Watchers, Police Bribes, Little Rooks. You know what, Little Rooks. Because they come up to you with money at times, and I want money not to be like an object that I'm constantly worrying about when I have to upgrade and stuff. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what they'll do next with Assassin's Creed. I mean, some people have mentioned ancient Egypt through like hints and things. Apparently, if you is it Black Flag, where you can run around an office, and there was clues to a Egyptian themed game, or if you played Unity, you've got that selection of games games at the start of Unity. There's like the Jazz era Assassins and stuff. Very curious to see what they do next. Be interesting anyway, because they've kind of like what happened with Assassin's Creed is you had Assassin's Creed 1, which was hyped to holy hell. I mean, you're talking the hype for Assassin's Creed was huge, to the point where they didn't want people to know it was all about genetic memories, and then it got very, like, the leaks that came out of that were pretty poor. Kristen Bell gave an interview where she said, yeah, I'm doing a voiceover for this game about genetic memory that's really interesting. So Assassin's Creed was on this kind of hype train that was massive. I mean, think what happened with No Man's Sky, but not as bad as that. And then what happened is that it came out and people played it, and don't get me wrong, Assassin's Creed 1's a good game. It just isn't a great game. It wasn't the game it needed to be. So you had Assassin's Creed 1, who were disappointed with it, but they weren't like completely against it, they were just disappointed. Assassin's Creed 2 righted the ship. It basically did everything but better. It actually had a coherent story, so it had all that going for it. Then you had Brotherhood, which is Assassin's Creed 2.5, which was great. It added to the system. It introduced multiplayer, which I didn't enjoy, but a lot of people did. Then you had Assassin's Creed Revelations, which was Assassin's Creed 2.75, which no one wanted and wasn't great. It added bombs and bomb crafting, which didn't work, so they never brought it back. Then they brought out Assassin's Creed 3, and everyone was really hyped for this one. And it disappointed a lot of people because it did a lot of things wrong, especially the hero Connor. No one liked him. So they've kind of been, since Assassin's Creed 3, been trying to win back fans, and they didn't do it very well. Unity was a bit of a mess. This seems to have appeased people, but I want to see what they do next.
Every worthwhile endeavour is fraught with dangers, my dear friends. None more so than yours. But you have triumphed once again. How do you know? We have entered the age of communication, remember? We've already received word from Greenwich that the shipment has arrived safely, thanks to you.
Have you discovered what else is in that shipment?
Indeed. I'm afraid that Starrick's poison has found its way onto the open market.
If he believes that will stop us, he is mistaken.
Okay. Now, there was a mission where she was going to infiltrate Edward Kenway's house, and I was very interested in that. But excuse me, do I have to complete Jacob's missions first? A bit odd to have to do that, just do another mission. I find that very odd. Spring Hill Jack. Oh, slippery slap. Let's go see what these activities are with Ned. And then once we've figured that out, it'll probably be time to end the video. Oh, and I've got some upgrades I can do. Excellent. Let's have a look. Skills. 3 points. Excellent. I can upgrade to health. Counter boost. Gonna boost the health first. Excellent. Look to upgrade the weapons in the next video, but this one we're just gonna go speak to this Ned Weinert. Pretty much, yeah. Another game I was playing in my downtime was Alien Isolation, which is pretty cool, but it's not a game for me to play through because I spend a lot of it silent because I am holding my breath because it's pretty spooky. I'm only in the first couple of hours and I've already had a few jump scares. I have not even seen Alien yet. The atmosphere they've built in that game is incredible. I hear it doesn't last, but what I've played of it is pretty groovy. If you're a fan of the Alien movies in any way, especially the first one, You owe it to yourself to play this game. It's an interesting experiment they did, and it worked. Okay, so let's see what you have to say for yourself.
I'm not getting enough of your shoulder, love.
Then I shall move it.
I knew you'd show. My warmest welcome. It's our business to keep London in balance, monitoring shipments by road, sea, and rail. Our biggest problem, the blighters. If you could rid us of them, I'd be ever so grateful.
It would make London safer.
You find anything that sparkles, it's yours.
I do love a bit of sparkle.
Okay. So what does that mean? What does that actually mean? Income, cargo hijack, okay, fair enough. But what does that mean for me? Income, smuggler's boat. So these are all things I can make money from. Is this part of her activities though? Oh, I get it. There's some there. Right, what I need to do is visit all my associates, and then they'll unlock mini games for me to do. Like Charles Dickens' Memories are actually missions, where you're hunting Spring-Heeled Jack, but the associates, like Robert Topping, who's here, and there's another one somewhere else in the map, those unlock little, not mini games, but little activities you can do that pop up all over the place. Right. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Didn't get much done in this video as I'd wanted, but next video we'll jump right in and do some more missions. You know what we'll do next video? Actually, 100% Spring-Heeled Jack. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Charles Dickens and we're gonna investigate Spring-Heeled Jack with a jippity jump and a slippity slap. So that is exactly what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to go investigate Spring-Heeled Jack, find out what's going on with him. But right for now, my name is Space Cowboy, and thanks for watching.